Welcome back to Motorhead Garage, presented by Dustless Blasting. You know, we've been doing a lot of things in the automotive world the same way for like 50 years, but it doesn't mean there's not a better way we can do them. I mean, look at a couple of these scenarios. Got this Corvette, boom, barbecue there because of a battery explosion, maybe arcing from the hydrogen gas and that steel bolt in the terminal, kaboom. Maybe a situation you're looking at under your own hood right here. You get a lot of corrosion on your battery terminals. Again, a very common problem that's overworking your charging system, causing voltage drop issues, and the list goes on from there. The cool thing is there are people that come up with new ideas to fix these problems, and the best new idea as far as battery cables go goes to the Jib Safety Cable Fastener Company. Here with Scott from Jib Safety Cable Fastener. What have you guys done, and how have you done it, Scott?
Well, we saw that the problem's been an ongoing issue. So we developed a Zytel nylon nut and bolt that replaces the steel nut and bolt because the steel reacts to the lead cable end, and it causes an anode-cathode reaction, which causes a corrosion. It's dissimilar metals.
Yeah, we had this old cable here from our car, and you can see the inside of this thing is all patinaed up and grody because of that
exactly.
anode-cathode relationship you talked about.
Right, exactly. So what we did is we actually developed something that's tool-free. So it's quick disconnect and connect, and it is just an awesome little invention that is going to help a lot of people.
You know, we talk about this being a nylon product, but I mean, do we have the same kind of clamping power as a steel bolt?
Oh, absolutely, if not more.
Oh yeah, you want to stand behind that claim?
I am, absolutely.
All right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put you to the test.
Okay.
So we got this big honking battery right here. We have one of the Jib Safety cable fasteners on it, and I will let you demonstrate over your own toes to see if this baby's going to hang in there.
You just clamp it down, just so it's nice and snug, and it will hold a battery with no problem.
That's pretty wild. And it's like you said, you got this nice brass handle, it's thumb tight.
Yep.
Tell you what, let's do a full install on our classic T-Bird over here. Let's throw one on there. So why don't you bring that with you, and let's head over to the car.
Okay.
Now, you've had some great partners here, Made in the USA product. Who are you working with on manufacturing this thing?
Well, the folks at Lightning Tool and Manufacturing in Post Falls, Idaho, they're awesome to work with. I just want to mention them. They're terrific people.
So here's our battery. And we have our standard, you know, old school style steel nut, lead end, and I'll let you talk us through the rest.
Yeah, well, what you do is it's to retrofit these. This one already has one installed, as you can see. So you just take out the...
Yeah, back your nut off there.
Yeah, absolutely. See, I almost could have sparked it right there. There's over 7,000 injuries that happen annually with car batteries and explosions. What you do is you take your bolt portion, you put it through, then you take your nut portion with the cupped end that faces down.
And that's important because that cup then allows you to get that good clamping force, right?
Well, exactly. And it has to be put on that way in order for this to function the proper way as well. So we got instructions on our website at www.jibsafetykable.com. You run it through till you have the little slot that the snap ring goes into, and then you just put the snap ring in there like that, replace it, put it back on, and then tighten it up. You can see the action of the sliding brass rod.
Yeah,
and you
great.
Just snug it up like that.
So your snap ring in there acts as almost as two things. Does a stop, and it gives you basically a quick disconnect action too, right?
Well, the snap ring comes back on the ear of the cable itself, and it loosens it back up. So all you have to do is do a couple turns, and your cable comes right off.
That is fantastic, and it's certainly a great solution for the and a big improvement over what we've been doing for probably a half a century or more.
Absolutely.
Well, Scott, thanks so much for coming out. The jib system is amazing, and why is it called the jib system again?
Well, the jib is actually an old mariner term, and it has different meanings, but one is to move side to side, and so that's why it's jib. Safety is because of the issues. It's tool-free. You don't have any arcing that'll cause those battery explosions, and it's a huge thing about being safe. So we just thought that was a cool name to give it, and people can remember it well.
Absolutely. Well, Scott, thanks a lot. Thank you for watching Motorhead Garage, presented by Dustless Blasting. We'll be back in the shop next week with more cool stuff.